Hey guys, Operator Drewski here, and today we are going to be testing the GTX 1080 versus the GTX 970 in ArmA 3. Now you guys have watched my GTX 1080 video and seen just the frames it gets in games like Battlefield, games that are very well optimized, that run at over 150 frames on the 1080 at 1080p, and now we're playing ArmA 3 at 1080p with the same processor, same RAM, same graphics, etc., same exact settings with a GTX 1080 and a GTX 970. So these are going to be the same exact tests. I'm showing you the settings right now just so that you can see that both the 1080 and the 970 are setting to the exact same settings. And I tried to grab in these two recordings the two parts of the mission that almost were exactly the same, where I was close enough where the graphics and the FPS should be nearly about the same. So if you find a spot where it's almost exactly the same, where I'm looking in the same direction or I'm in the same position, I try to play the mission as similarly as possible both times. And if you find one of those spots, pause it and look at the FPS, and also look at the, just look at the clocks on the GTX 1080 and look at the amount of RAM used on the GTX 1080 compared to something like the GTX 970. And I want you to look at the FPS. I want you to look at the FPS. I want you to kind of make your own verdict out of this, because I kind of expected the outcome of this test. And it's kind of funny that we're getting such lower frames on these types of ultra settings on something like ArmA 3 with both a 970 and a 1080 sometimes going in between each other kind of in performance. So I'm going to go silent here so you guys can watch the benchmark, watch the video in itself. So enjoy the results, and I'll see you next time.
What? Kinda looks like you. Fuck off, son.